Howdy y'all, it is time for the food journal. So this is going to be my food journal for the week from Wednesday to Wednesday, from the 16th to the 23rd. So let's see, let's start. This is a week ago today, on Wednesday the 16th. My results for my Wednesday weigh-in, I was up half a pound. Let's see, I started at noon. I had some coffee. For my lunch, I had some leftover fried cabbage. Then I had some more coffee at 5. At 8, I had a beef patty with mushrooms and Brussels sprouts. And then at 9, more coffee. That gave me a total of 12 net carbohydrates and 1,140 calories. I've got a little note here in green that says trying to drink more water and unsweetened iced tea, because I just found out that unsweetened iced tea, black tea, is as hydrating as water. So I was really glad to find that out. So my journal entry for this day says, my results for today were less than I hoped, but not unexpected. This heat has me puffy, and I'm sure at least some of this gain has to do with that. With that being said, I'm more convinced than ever that going back to carnivore is the right choice. I think once I reach my goal, this kind of diet will be good for maintenance, but I need something a little bit more strict to get those scales moving again. It's taken me 6 months to lose 15 pounds. I'm patient, but this is ridiculous. Also, I need more exercise. Okay, so on Thursday, oh yeah, I didn't do the weather on that day was super hot, very bright, very hot, 100 degrees or more. On Thursday, also very bright, very hot. The heat index was 105. There was UV warnings. It was very humid. Okay, so the Just Do It in June challenge was lift weights and remind yourself why. And so at noon I had coffee, at 3 coffee, at 7 coffee. At 9:30 I had baked chicken with green beans, asparagus, butter, and a low-carb lemon bar for dessert. And at 10 I had coffee. A little note here says supper was a bit late as Slim had a flat on the way home and was late arriving. So my totals for this day were 15 net carbs and 1,140 calories. And my journal entry for today says it was a bright, sunny, and hot all day until 5 p.m. and then the clouds rolled in and it got dark and cooled off a lot. The Just Do It in June challenges are lift weights, which I did with my penny bottles, and I pulled out all my gallons of water and cleaned the floor and put them back. There are over 20-gallon jugs and they are heavy. So I think that deserves an honorable mention on the lifting weight challenge. The remind yourself why I've been thinking about, and one big reason is I don't want to be on any medication if I can help it, now or when I'm older. And I know that these lifestyle changes can help me achieve that goal. So Friday the 18th, another scorcher, 105 degrees Fahrenheit. The Just Do It in June challenge is weigh in and walk or hike. At 7 I had coffee, 11 coffee, 2 p.m. I had a cheeseburger without a bun. Got everything listed there. Then another coffee at 7. At 8 p.m. I had ribeye and 4 pieces of bacon wrapped shrimp. At 9 I had coffee again. A little note there, I'm starting to read my book tonight, and the total net carbs are 4, total calories 1,985. So my journal entry for today says, busy day today and hot. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to today because my mail lady wasn't at work, and I don't trust her replacement to know what she's doing enough to trust her with international packages. So I just mailed the ones for here in the U.S. and I'll go back Tuesday when the other mail lady is there. The good mail lady is there. Just Do It in June challenge completed. Planning to work in the yard all weekend long. Yeah, I tell you, I have a wonderful mail lady. She works with me, and I trust her implicitly with all of my, you want to make a little appearance? There's Naboo, in case y'all wanted to see Naboo. Hey, look up here, Naboo. Say hi. Okay, get down off Mama's table. Get down, buddy. Anyway, I've got a good mail lady, and every once in a while she gets a day off. I think she's on vacation because I went back, and anyway, I'm going to have to wait till next week for my international packages, which I have to say kind of pisses me off. Sorry. Okay, the next day is Saturday. It was 107 degrees. It was so hot, blazing hot. This was the 19th. Now Naboo is on my camera stand. Buddy, get down now. Sorry, guys. When you got 5 cats, this stuff happens. Nothing edited around here. Alright, at 9 I had coffee. At noon I had Brussels sprouts and bacon. I was trying to eat periodically throughout this day because I was working outside. At 2 o'clock I had a mozzarella cheese stick and a handful of pecans, then another coffee. 8 p.m. I had a dinner. We went out to eat at Mary Pops, which is a Mexican restaurant, and I ordered Vicky Tori, which is the name of the dish, and I just kind of guessed at what was in it. I think I got pretty close. So 9 I had coffee again, and that gave me a total net carbs of 20 and a total calories of 990. See, this is what I was noticing last time. When my carbs are low, my calories are high, and when my carbs are high, my calories are low. It's like if I get carbs, you know, I'm not getting as many calories because I'm eating more veggies. And if I get calories, I'm eating more meat. I can kind of tell that. Okay, so my little note here says, I didn't do squats, but the back of my legs are sore from pulling weeds. Yeah, that's why I didn't do squats, because the back of my legs were super sore. Okay, my journal entry for today says, worked in the yard all day. I pulled weeds and hoed the tomato garden and the grape bed. Then I push mowed the driveway and around the trees, and he used the riding mower on the rest. I saw a grass snake on the cattle fence, and I almost mistook it for a vine, and it took off down the fence. I've never seen a snake go along fence wire like that. After we were done, Slim took us out for dinner at Mary Pops. I had chicken and grilled vegetables called the Vicky Tori, and I'd never had that before. So that was my try new recipe, was the Vicky Tori. You guys, that snake was the strangest thing. It was a little bitty old grass snake about this long, bright green, and it was twirled up in the fence. You know, like cattle fencing is just squares, and it was twirled in the fence, and whenever I disturbed it, it took off along that fence, and it stayed on the fence wire and wove itself in between. It was the strangest thing. It did not get on the ground. I just left. I just stopped the mower and left, and I just let it stay for like an hour and then went back out there so that little snake could do whatever it wanted to. Okay, moving on to Sunday. It was another very hot day. 103 degrees. Super hot, but at least we had a little breeze. It was a little bit breezy. So the Just Do It in June challenge was stretch or do yoga. And at 8 I had coffee. At 1 I had a cheeseburger without a bun. At 3 I had coffee. At 5 I had a beef patty with zucchini and tomato. And at 7 I had coffee. Okay, my little note here says, saw a man selling watermelons today, and I wanted to buy one so bad, but I didn't. They were beautiful watermelons. And you could tell by looking at that guy, he knew how to grow some watermelons. So my total for today was 7 net carbs and 1,540 calories. I got a little side note here talking about the cats got their medicine. They have to get it, and then it's like their wormer medicine, and they have to get it, and then 3 days later they have to get it again, and then 3 weeks later you have to do that 3-day cycle again. So I have to make a note of it so I remember that they all get it on the right time. Okay, so my journal entry says the Just Do It in June challenge today is stretch or do yoga, And oh my God, I'm so sore from pulling weeds in the garden that the back of my legs feel bruised. Also, I got a sunburn and about a dozen bug bites. So the stretching was a real challenge for sure. It did help relieve the soreness in my legs though. I went shopping today, got Slim a 6-cube cubby with 2 drawers. The cat's knocked over his art supplies he keeps on his bedside table at the butt crack of dawn this morning. So now he has a nice place to store everything and the cats can't mess with it. And it looks very nice over there. Okay, so on Monday, the 21st, it was in the upper 80s, and the first half of the day it was bright and sunny, and the second half of the day it was rainy. Okay, so the Just Do It in June challenge was walk or hike and track your macros. At 7 I had coffee, 3 coffee, 5 coffee all day long. I only had coffee. Then at 7 I had fish and some bacon wrapped shrimp. Then more coffee and some cheese and pecans for a total of 4 net carbs and 1,015 calories. A little note here says I'm running out of vegetables and will soon be straight carnivore diet like today, except for these pecans. This was a pretty good example of a carnivore diet. Okay, so my journal entry for today says, started raining today around noon and it cooled off nicely down to the 80s. The cats enjoyed being outside in the morning and they slept the rainy afternoon away. I cleaned the house really well and took care of several little extras around the place I've been putting off. We had perfect timing on the yard work this weekend. Now it can rain all it likes. I walked about half a mile on the treadmill today, but my heart wasn't in it because my legs are still so sore. I quit early and took a hot soak with Epsom salts, which really helped. Yeah, I tell you, I really kind of overdid it that day. I worked on the yard and the gardens. I worked all day long, and boy, my back of my legs are, whew, super sore for 3 or 4. They still are a little sore. Okay, this is Tuesday the 22nd. It's in the mid-80s. And it was mostly sunny and breezy. It was a lovely day. Just Do It in June challenge is OMAD or intermittent fasting and share a non-scale victory. So usually on OMAD's day I have coffee the whole first half of the day. So 7, noon, and 3 I had coffee. At 8 I had a breakfast with bacon, sausage, eggs, scrambled eggs with cheese, and coffee. Another coffee. Hot tea with Splenda. And yeah, that was it for the day, which gives me a total 0 net carbs, 1,280 calories. I'm still amazed, honestly, that with these numbers, I'm just maintaining and not losing. But, you know, it is what it is. So I checked again, still the stupid woman at the post office, so I had to wait until Thursday or Friday to send my international packages, which is annoying to say the least. And yes, I have complained, and I intend to complain even more. Okay. Beautiful day today. Not as hot, with a lovely cool breeze. I spent some time outside with the cats. We came in at noon to cool off, and I made an unboxing video showing all the beads that Constance gave me. It's a nice set of materials, and it makes me want to start making jewelry again. I had no problem with the Just Do It in June challenges, OMAD. I'm getting used to one meal, and my non-scale victory is the steering wheel in my Jeep no longer touches my tummy when the seat is pulled fully forward. Okay, and here is today. It is mostly cloudy, and it's in the upper 80s on our way in Wednesday. And my results were, I was down 0.4 pounds, which really isn't very good news because 200.8 pounds is what I started this month at, and this is the 23rd. So I've really just maintained all month. I haven't lost a thing. And then I charted this first part of the day here. I had a lunch and 2 coffees, and that's it. I don't have anything else because it's not late enough. So thanks for joining me, and until next time, y'all be sweet.